I decided to study abroad because it's exciting. I knew that, studying abroad would provide me with so many new experiences. I could come back and really use in my studies. I'm an art history student, so studying abroad really provides you the opportunity to see artworks and architecture in person, and it's a different experience when you get to see it. As opposed to learning about it in the classroom. I studied abroad with a group called the European Studies Association. It wasn't with the university. You got to choose to go to university. However, I chose to stay and get taught by the ASA staff. And it was in Paris, France. Paris is where everything happens. I mean, it's the art center of the world, the fashion center, all the great food and the wine. And it's just something that has always attracted me. And going to the museums in Paris, I mean, there's no better place, I think, to go and get a really good art experience. My typical day in Paris, I would wake up around 7. We had a very light breakfast. We went to class at around 8:30, and we went to lessons taught by the ESA staff of French language for about 2 hours, and then another class following that, which was a French culture class. And that consisted of just getting to know why the French do what they do, understanding the culture, and then usually we would have an excursion around the early afternoon, either to a museum or some historical site in Paris, like the Latin Quarter or Notre Dame or something like that. And then we went back for dinner at the dorms. And then usually in the evening there would be something else too, either some more culture classes or maybe an excursion out to like a bar. I got to live the experience of studying abroad, and that is something that nobody would be able to really understand unless they did it themselves. And you have such an advantage, for studying abroad because you've actually seen, parts of the world that most people only get to see on TV or in books. And when you immerse yourself in the culture, it makes you realize, who you are, what kind of student you want to be, what kind of person you want to be so you can affect the rest of the world. And I think, bringing that back, even if I'm coming back here to a small city of San Bernardino, it makes a difference. Bonjour tout le monde. Au revoir.